All right, today I'm gonna finally block this out and this. See how that feels, and then I'm gonna start doing some body work on this area, and the two other areas I filled, the antenna and the little squirter. So I'm gonna add a little body filler there. Need to sand this down, see where that's at. So before I mix any filler for those areas, I'm gonna block those down, see if I need to add any more to that. I'm gonna DA, I got that blocked. I'm gonna DA this down with 80, kind of clean up a little bit around it. And same with the washer squirter hole and the antenna hole. I'm gonna DA all that down, just smooth everything out a little bit. Any weld slag or anything like that, it's gonna come off. It's reinforced filler. It's basically got fiberglass strands in it. So to go over the top of the stuff that we welded up, I usually do that on stuff I weld, just in case, you know, there might be a tiny little pinhole that I missed. But it's a little stronger stuff, so I'll put this on the first layer and then I'll go over it with regular body filler. All right, go up here and do the rest. This stuff doesn't need a lot, just like I said, I just kind of like filling it in just in case there's a little pinhole. This area is kind of hard to spread too, but just gonna get some stuff on there. It's not gonna look pretty, but when I get done sanding it, it should look fine. Cool. Right on. We'll let that dry and I'll block it out. While that dries, I'm going to start DAing everything with 180. I sanded everything first with 80 grit, so now I'm going to go over it with 180, and then I'll end up going over it again with 320 before I prime it. So while I'm waiting, keep busy. Always something to sand. That's sanded with 180 and that's sanded with 80. So I don't know if you guys can see the scratches at all, but I know there's still a little paint left on there, but it's a lot more fine. Slowly getting her sanded. Takes a while. Getting there. See how far I can get tonight. All right, I got it blocked out once. I'm gonna smear some more filler on here. Cool. Now, do a little dab up here. You guys can't see me, but putting it on, putting it on. It'll look really good. I sure hope. Right. Today's fun. I added an air dryer for my air compressor. So there's little beads in here. Hopefully it helps suck up some of the water. I'll show you what I got here. So I threw it away. So dryer and filter, Merlin. Got it at Harbor Freight. It's like $70. Hoping it'll help keep some of the water out, moisture. So I installed that. Now I'm going to start blocking the bodywork I did. I sprayed some guide coat on the body filler, so while that was drying, I started sanding the rear apron and removing the rear engine seal. All right, this is where we're at. I got body filler on here. I put some on here, and then I was sanding, and a little pinhole showed up on this side. We replaced this section here, but on this side, we didn't touch. So I welded it, and then the weld, it just kind of kept growing because it's super thin right there. So I'm going to end up having to replacing this part. I tried to weld it up, but this body line, it would just be too hard to recreate if I weld on it. And it's pretty wonky. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I tried for a few hours actually. Couldn't get it to go the way I wanted it to. So it's got to match like all the way down. And when I welded in there, it just kind of built it up too much. I tried to grind it down and make it the same as the rest, but I just couldn't do it. So I ended up going to local Volkswagen place here in Oregon where I live and cut this piece off. It is the wrong year. I'm going to wait for Jeff to come help me. We'll figure out what we want to cut off here to put on there. Here was the quarter section I found at Autocraft. I had the guy cut it off for me, which was nice. I looked around for the correct year, but I couldn't find it, so we're hoping this will work. We'll find out once we get into it. Chloe's out here. She's going to give me a hand today. Maybe do some filming. I'm going to spin the bug around and sand that quarter panel. So today's goal is to get all the paint off that quarter panel. Maybe the apron. We'll see. Chloe really wants to go fishing. So I told her I want to get the paint sanded off there, and then we'll go fishing. So might just spend a few hours on it and then take her fishing. It's a respirator. You want to wear it? I bought extra ones so we can put one on you. See if I can spin this around here. I have the front end on. I think I've told you guys before, but I got it on just sitting on a creeper. So that's all I have it on right now. So I'm going to try to spin it around so I can a little bit better access to that side. Found some sandpaper. Cool. One nice thing about it being on the creeper is it does just spin around. Oh, hit my door. Let's see where we're at here. Hit my door on the exhaust. I think I could see if I can get it around here. Maybe it's a little tight in the back there. Okay. At least I got it spun around. It's super close to that other side, but that's okay. Now I'll have lots of room in here. Tight. Not going to be walking over there. That's all right. Gives me enough room to sand. I think I'll start. I got a clip. Snip these little clips off. Take these fender bolts out I had in there. Just gonna use some snips and cut these off. They're so brittle. Kind of just break off. Do you want to try this, Clay? Okay. So I'm just taking this and breaking those off. There you go. Yep. Yep. Perfect. Yep. Pull on that thing. Snip, snip. You want me to give you a hand? Here, we'll stick it like this. Put your hand on it here. And then pinch real hard, right? Yep, got it. You gonna try the other one? That one might fall apart. So I've got open them up. Yep, and then pinch it down on there. Yeah, so keep it kind of flat. So this part right here, Clay, needs to be flat. See? Like that, up against the body.
Okay.
Here, come on this side so everyone can see. There you go. No, other way. Spin it around. There you go. Yep. Get it on there and then pinch. You want me to help again? You want to try that one? Okay. There you go. Perfect. Yes. You got part of it, yeah? Might be able to snip it now. Here, I'll try to... Oh, you got it. There it goes. Now tap.
His job
Here, tap it. Tap it in there. Maybe take it like this and tap it. There you go. Yep, perfect. And you want to try to get that one out? Perfect. There you go. See, you just had to try it a few times. Yep, there. It'll just go inside there and it'll probably be in there for the rest of its life. Yep. And you want to take this off? That's okay, I gotta fix it. So let's try to get that off. Let me grab something to catch that edge. And then you can pull the rest of it off. Here, so this, you want to try it? Here, I'll take the pliers. That will hook. So we're going to take this off. So you want to hook that. There. So now you should be able to just take your hand and grab it. Yep, and it is moving the car. So that's here. You just grab it. Yep, there you go. Perfect. Pull that up. Ooh, it broke. You want to try to... we'll throw it in the garbage. Do you want to try to get the... That's not the garbage. Get that in there and pull it down. Now you should be able to maybe grab it. There you go. I'm going to hold the tool. Okay. It kind of does, huh? It's like a snake. Perfect.
And the trash can is over there.
We're going to cut the edge of the headliner out. So when we go to put it back in, we're going to have to do the same thing. We're going to glue it. We'll have to slice it like a V, it looks like, and wrap it around the edges. That's just really a reference for me for later in a few months when I have to install the headliner. Oh, I'm going to take a razor blade right now like I did on the other side and just kind of cut the edge all the way around just to get that out of the way. And then that way Chloe and I can start sanding in there. So I got my blade here. I'm just going to go along and cut the edge here. Some of it will be easier than others. Like this one's already just coming off kind of, so there we go. Okay, so I got this side, and then we're just going to kind of peel off. Hopefully, it's glued on. I am going to take the wire wheel into this edge, so a lot of this will... A lot of that will come off with the wire wheel. Perfect. Need to do back here too. I'm going to do this back here. Why? I got the razor blade. Looks like this is so brittle. been on there a while. Baking in the sun. There we go. I have this DA. It's sticky back with the air compressor, and I have a whole roll of 80. I think I bought this roll on Amazon. It's like 26 bucks. And then I have a Milwaukee sander here. It's smaller. It's a 5-inch, I believe. And then I bought some sandpaper, actually off of Temu. And I got this whole box. I think this whole entire box. It's a variety pack, so it has different grits. But this whole box was, I think, $5. So I'm gonna go in between both. This sander, has a hard time up against like all the little nooks and crannies, but it'll work too. So I'm probably gonna go back and forth while the air compressor is filling back up. I'll probably just start sanding with this thing back and forth because I do have paper for both. And when I'm done sanding this, I'm pretty much done sanding with the 80 grit on the DA. And I have lots of sandpaper. I don't know when my next project will be after this. We'll see. Depends on how long I keep the bug, probably. But anyways, let's get started. Right, slowly getting it done. The Temu sandpaper definitely is not very good, but you get what you pay for. I think there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 or 7 layers. Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 6 layers of paint on there, so it does take some time to get it off. It's coming off fairly easy. All right, I got majority of it sanded off there. As you can see, there's a bunch of body filler at the bottom. That was all there. And it looks like there's some rust down here that I'm gonna have to cut out, replace that section. I'll probably end up grinding all that down just to make sure there's nothing under it. I'm going to start wire wheeling it now. Get in the cracks. And then probably maybe work my way around there and do the jam. That's the plan. Okay, time to go fishing now. So I got this side pretty much sanded. Did all the jams. Up in there, I need to sand a little more. I still need to do that upper part. And down there, I got this part started here. Gonna clean up in there a little bit. I started on this. Still gotta pull this off. Probably pull this off, then sand the inner part and go up and around. I need to do that down there. A lot of body filler already. And like I said, there's some rust holes there. I need to probably cut that out, patch that. And then I'll start sanding the interior. Yay. Also need to take that off. I didn't get a chance to do that yet, but my daughter, we're gonna go fishing. So that's what we're gonna go do. It's coming along. Coming along nice.